Dear children, today I am going to start chapter 2 of Geography of class 7. Its name is Inside Our Earth. Earth is our homeland where we live, and it is also called a dynamic planet, and it has been undergoing so many changes due to certain reasons. What all the changes are taking place and what are its layers will come to know through its explanation. So by seeing the title of this chapter, two questions arise in our mind. What lies in the interior of the earth? Second one, what is the earth made up of? In fact, these questions seems to be two, but they are not two. It's only one question. What is the earth made up of, or what is inside of the earth? The first point of this chapter we'll see is interior of the earth, means inside the earth. What is inside the earth? We can take the example of an onion. If the onion has so many layers, one after the other, the same way our earth also has got various layers, and its uppermost layer is the crust. The earth's surface is called the crust, and it is the thinnest of all the layers. It is about 35 kilometers on the continental masses and only 5 kilometers on the ocean floors. The main mineral constituents of the continental mass are silica and alumina. It is therefore called shale. The oceanic crust mainly consists of silica and magnesium. It is therefore called sima. Now we will see the second point of this chapter, rock and minerals. The earth's crust is made up of various types of rocks. A natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called rock. Rocks can be of different color, size and texture. There are three major types of rocks. We have got igneous rock, second one sedimentary rocks, and third one metamorphic rocks. Now we'll see first what is igneous rock. When the molten magma cools, it becomes solid. Rocks thus formed are called igneous rocks. Then another one is what is sedimentary rock. When rocks roll down, crack and hit each other and are broken into small fragments. These smaller particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind, water, etc. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form layers of rocks. These type of rocks are called sedimentary rocks. Now what is metamorphic rock? Igneous and sedimentary rocks can change into metamorphic rocks under great heat and pressure. For example, slate and limestone into marble. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as rock cycle. We can further see the division of igneous rocks. These are intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. What are extrusive rocks? When the molten lava comes on the earth's surface, it rapidly cools down and become solid. Rocks formed in such a way on the crust are called extrusive rocks. Intrusive rocks, sometimes the molten magma cools down deep inside the earth's crust. Solid rocks so formed are called intrusive rocks. In this way, the explanation of this chapter gets over. Now I would continue the same chapter with its question answer. Now you'll see the question answer of this chapter. First question is, what are the three layers of the earth? Its answer will see, the three layers of the earth are the crust, the mantle and the core. Full stop. Second question, what is a rock? Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called rock. Third question, name three types of rocks. The three types of rocks are igneous rock, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Now you'll see fourth question, how are extrusive and intrusive rocks formed? Its answer, extrusive rocks are formed by the molten lava which comes on the earth's surface and rapidly cools down to become solid. When the molten magma cools down deep inside the earth's crust, then the solid rocks so formed are called intrusive rocks. What do you mean by a rock cycle? Its answer, when one type of rock changes to another type under certain condition in a cyclic manner, then this process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as the rock cycle. Next question, what are the uses of rocks? Answer, uses of rocks. Number one, hard rocks are used in construction of buildings and roads. Second point, some rocks are shiny and precious, therefore used for making jewelry. Its third point, rocks are made up of different minerals and are very important to humankind. Its fourth point, some are used as fuels, for example coal, natural gas and petroleum. Fifth point, soft rocks are used for making talcum powder, chalks, etc. Now next question, question number 7. What are metamorphic rocks? Answer, the rocks which are formed due to conversion of igneous and sedimentary rocks under great heat and pressure is called metamorphic rocks. Now we'll see, take the correct answer. Questions you can see from your textbook. I am giving the answers. First option, first answer is A. Second one is B. Third one is also B. Fourth one A. Fifth one A. Now you see, match the following. Its question also you can see from your textbook. So answer, first option E, second one ka D, and third one B, fourth one F, and fifth one C. Now you see, it's give reasons. First give reason question you can see from your textbook. Here you can see the answers. First one, we can not go to the center of the earth because it has very high temperature and pressure and lies 6,000 kilometers below the ocean floor. Full stop. We will not able to survive there because there is no oxygen or favorable condition. Full stop. Second give reason is, sedimentary rocks are formed from sediments because of extreme compression and hardening of the particles of sediment which are transported and deposited by wind, water, etc. Third answer, limestone is changed into marble because of extreme heat and pressure as it is a sedimentary rock. In this way, the question answer of this chapter gets over. I hope you will do it in your fair notebook. Thank you.